All right. Cue the fade out, as usual. What's up, everyone? My apologies for starting out so late today. Um, my Windows had to update, and I had a feeling going into it that was going to cause some problems, but not to the extent that actually happened. So pretty much everything was fine, but just my camera was absolutely just being terrible. I think I got it all fixed now. But let's go ahead and get the music started. And yeah. Let's try something different today. Let's do Deep House. There we go. All right, let's see. Fingers crossed. Does it work? All right, cool. We are here. What's up, everyone? How we doing? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are having a good start to your week. It's good to see all of you. Before we get started, let's go. Let me pop out chat. Let's make sure everyone's still here. Again, guys, I apologize for being late. Let's see. Armand, Morton Johnny, hey crew, good to see you, my friend. Joe, happy Sunday. I'm out and about today. I'll try to catch some. I do appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by, man. What's up, ABC crew? Hope we get Shay's Johnny today. Unfortunately, Leaf, it's just absolutely just miserable outside. So not today, my friend. FBK Nismo, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Leaf, I hope Johnny's younger bro does a fill for him today. Jesus, you guys are too much, man. Don't worry. Younger bro will be here until this comes back in. Let's see. Clap show. Good to see you, Beta Bot. Hello, how you doing, my friend? Hello, crew. What's up, Johnny? Badarius, how you doing? Good to see you. Your intro song has APC vibes. APC. Did you mean ABC or APC? What is APC? Anyway, I'm sure you'll fill me in. Maybe I'm just being stupid, but sorry guys. I'm a little bit all over the place because, not gonna lie, this whole camera thing really pissed me off. A perfect circle. Oh, okay, I got you. But yeah, this whole camera thing really pissed me off. And plus, I try to get the stream started as fast as possible, get everything all set up, so we're all good. But you know, I promise I'll recollect myself and we'll continue to have a good stream or good show. Before we get started, the TA here, I just wanted to go ahead and thank today's sponsor. Where is it? Of course, I was trying to figure out what was wrong with my OBS. All right. So today's stream and the channel is being sponsored by Fairdesk. You know, and of course, with all the Bybit stuff going on, the mandatory KYC going on as of May 8th. I've been looking at different exchange options to see what is a good fit for me and perhaps you guys to go ahead and try out. And I personally really like what Fairdesk has to offer. It has all the tools that we have that we need as traders. So, you know, I've been working with them. I'm going to be switching over my 1K challenge account to Fairdesk once everything is set and done. So if you guys are interested in signing up, there are deposit bonuses. You know, if you do meet them, it will support me in the channel. I really do appreciate it if you guys would sign up. But obviously, you know, it's not required, but it is appreciated. So definitely go ahead and check it out if you guys are interested in looking for different options when it comes to exchanges. I definitely have had a great time so far with Fairdesk. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Would appreciate it. But let's go ahead and get started with the TA here. Cherry Blaster, hello, good to see you, my friend. Beta Bot, how you doing? So many noise this week. Yeah, it's bound to happen. But let's go ahead and talk TA. Let's talk what's going on here. I'll also let you guys know what I'm going or looking for. At least we'll talk about what's in the title. Unfortunately, I cannot find. I have to figure. Maybe we'll research it live. But I was hearing stuff that the U.S. government is going to be selling the majority of its seized Bitcoin here shortly. I'm not sure exactly when, but I think relatively soon, by the end of this month. Well, actually, the end of the month is today. Is it today or tomorrow? I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, 30th? Oh, it is today. Well, going into May, I know the government is going to be selling its BTC soon, so maybe we're, you know, priming itself for a nice time to sell off. we'll see. We'll talk about that more here shortly. I'm not really too concerned on that. I just, you know, I figured that the title will be catchy, be fun, something we could talk about later on in stream. Let's see. All right, so sorry guys, like I said, I'm all over the place. Why isn't this not centered? There we go. So first things first, larger time frame. All right, I want to go ahead and look over. Oh, I forgot I deleted all the today's just not my day, guys. Today's just not my day. I deleted all my work that I had again. I'm so used to right clicking and removing drawings, but I know it's not how. So I'll go ahead and do this as we go. All right, so larger picture, you guys already know the drill. If not, I'll go ahead and remind you guys. We have an A to a B to a C, right? And the question is this the beginning or is this the end of something? Now, you can definitely make the claim to both. Me personally, I like to see, or at least weigh my options and consider multiple different larger time frame perspective ideas, just in case that maybe we can come to a common conclusion between one or two, or sometimes all of them, depending on, like I said, sometimes there's more options than we like to consider, but I'm primarily focused on three main options. One is that we bottomed, right? This is it. You know, we got an ABC with an ABC within the C. You take that bullish pivot, as long as we're above that 17,600, that's going to be your bullish entry, and it's off to the races, you know, and eventually we're going to be working our way up to new highs. Might take a while, but in the larger term, that definitely is a possibility. Let me go ahead and save that. Oh, God. I don't know what is wrong with me today. Is it the weather? It's absolutely just disgusting, raining, cold. The fact that it's Sunday, possibly both, but I am not on my game today. All right, so that is the bullish option. Bearish option is, you know, same thing. We have an A to a B to a C, but maybe this is a larger A to a larger possible B we're working on, and then we're gonna eventually come back down, put in a new low. This is the most bearish option, guys. This is kind of worst case scenario for me. And if this were to happen, this would be the move that would go ahead and take us possibly to 10K or lower, if this is going to be the case. But I'm drawing this as a worst case scenario for me. I personally think that if we are going to be the most bearish, never say never. I know a lot of people out there are being very bullish right now, and I think that's the time more than anything to go ahead and flip it on their heads. So that's kind of my perspective. Is I'm not saying that we're going to go to 10K, right? I'm just saying it's a possibility. Now, as we continue to climb in price, the lower the chance I would give that as a possibility, just because we're going to be so, if we do, you know, retrace back up to like 48K, it's going to be kind of hard for me to go ahead and justify a large momentum or a large change of momentum to bring us all the way back down to 10K. Now, like I said, never say never. I try my best to not go ahead and write anything off as a possibility, but it's a matter of probabilities. And to me, that option kind of goes down to the bottom tier once you go ahead and start talking about, you know, if we do pump up to those higher prices, it's kind of less likely that we are going to turn around and retest the absolute low. So until that happens, that's the most bearish case scenario I have at the moment. We get larger A to a B to a C. All right, I'm going to go ahead and, guys, I'm just going to save this as I go. So just excuse me. All right, and then we're going to do another one, which is kind of like a more medium-term bearish, shorter to medium-term bearish, longer-term bullish case scenario, to where we have bottomed here. All right, but we are working on a much larger A to a B to a C. So we get in a larger pullback. Maybe that pullback is a little bit more extended. All right, and then we can go ahead and eventually wait for a larger setup, and then we can go ahead and push to the upside. So that's kind of like the shorter to medium term bearish case, longer term bullish case scenario that, you know, we just eventually we top out, put in a larger retracement, and slowly work our way back up. Kind of lining up with the timeline that, hey, you know what, maybe this is going to be a situation to where we have to wait till after the halving to go ahead and wait for new all-time highs, which I'm personally am on the boat of. One of the things that I think too many people discredit or not taking into consideration is the timing. Now, I'm not saying I'm looking ahead at fib timings, trying to catch exactly when moves are going to happen according to Fibonacci time. To be honest, that's just a bunch of extra noise. I don't think that's just not productive when it comes to your trading career, focusing on stuff like that. But I think when it comes to crypto and BTC, I think you do have to understand that the Bitcoin halving is very significant and can cause a very large change in direction. Right, it's about 6 months after the halving is when we tend to go ahead and put in new all-time highs. It's not putting the next wave for the bull market. So to be honest, it's hard for me to really justify going up and putting in a much larger pump, even going ahead and testing new highs. It just doesn't make sense in my book. If we do continue to pump, we'll talk about other possibilities of what could be going on, but at the moment I just don't see that as a highly probable option that we go ahead and put in new all-time highs before the halving, or at least before 6 months after the halving. So that being said, hopefully we can go ahead and catch a larger ABC position here, something like that, and we can go ahead and ride the next wave up. Let's do medium time frame bearish, larger time frame bullish. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. Okay. All right, let's see. Not trying to be rude towards your sponsor. Did you take a look at Prime XBT? I have a little bit. But yeah, I think it's a decent exchange. Guys, I think there's a lot of good options out there. So, you know, I would appreciate if you guys sign up for Fair Desk, but I know the Prime XBT is a good option. OKX is a decent option. There's a lot of good options out there at the moment. So I think even though this whole Bybit situation is sad, you know, like I've mentioned this in the past, it's like basically getting broken up with, kind of having just, you know, forcing yourself to move on, but we'll figure it out as we continue. But yeah, I think it's not a terror. I think it's a decent exchange. Just notice you got sponsors. Can you please take a look at CRV USD, please? Thanks. No problem, BetaBot. Let me just finish with the rest of the TA here, and then I'll promise that'll be the first coin I'll look at after our main coins here. So when it comes to ETH, same thing, you know, same thing we've been talking about for a while. That 2030 region is very significant. If we can't remain below that, actually, before I go ahead and talk about that, let's talk about some of the different ideas that I have. Right, most bearish case scenario is that we put in an ABC here, right, for one larger A, give it ABC to a larger B, and we are going to eventually be working our way back down to a lower low for a larger C. Is it me or is my camera bigger than usual? There we go. So that being said, just understand that, look, you know, that's a worst case scenario for me. More of a different kind of scenario, almost similar to what BTC is, more of a medium term bearish to longer term bullish idea, is that we are going to reject from 2030, hopefully put in a larger extension for a larger A B scenario, and then we can go ahead and ride the next wave up for a larger C wave. That's something that I honestly think is, I would say I'm more on this side than the most bearish side. But like I said, we never rule anything out. We look at things based off of probabilities. To me, I think this is a higher probability chance than a lower low, but never say never, as I like to say. That's the pivot we're focusing on. Another thing to keep in mind is the resistance levels. Pretty much on the way up. There's really nothing significant until about 35.77 once you get past 2030. So I think if we do ultimately go ahead and push past this region and we cannot continue downward, I think that we have a higher chance of testing 35.77. I think ETH is in a scenario to where we could possibly put in all-time highs, new all-time highs before the halving. If that's going to be a little bit more bullish, I don't think that we are going to put in a significant higher high, but I think we definitely have an opportunity to go ahead and put in a larger wave to the upside, or at least a larger testing new highs, put in a slightly higher high. Maybe we could talk about another larger ABC at some point, but we're not there yet. I'm taking things level by level, waiting for things to build. Hopefully we can get a larger reaction, or at least a larger answer to what price wants to do. Supports, you can see supports kind of line up with this support resistance flip. I'm not too focused on this. You can see we got rejected here, and we also got rejected. We're getting rejected here, so that is a significant level. 2160 is pretty significant in my eyes. As you can see, we almost came up and touched it to the wick. Hopefully we can get a, like I said, a continuation lower off of that rejection, kind of put in at least a larger pullback, build some momentum, test some supports before we can go ahead and continue to the upside. All right, and that's pretty much it for LTC, besides the fact that I am still holding a long position. I did not let this go. All right, hold on a second. All right, so yeah, I'm still holding this long, and this is pretty much a just in case scenario. You know, if we are going to be more bullish, or we are going to continue to pump the upside, I have no reason to let this go. If we get another low and put in a larger ABC here, I probably will take it off the table and try again. That's the one thing I am looking for. So at the moment, I'll currently mark this pivot as a potential take profit level. If we do come back down, because I think we have a decent separation. You know, we're on the 1 hour. To me, it'll be, even if we get in a slightly higher high and eventually come back lower, I definitely think that'll be a good separation and trend to go ahead and definitely consider another long opportunity if we can get back down and retest those levels. So Josh V, how's it going on, my friend? How's it going on? How you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Sunday. But yeah, that's pretty much it. LTC, I don't think LTC is. Yeah, LTC, we got rejected. We're still waiting on that 105.43. I'm not really too focused on this. We have a bearish case scenarios here. If we can't push past that 105.43, we get a rejection. I'm looking for at least a dump to the downside as a larger pullback. Ultimately, most bearish case scenario, we go ahead and test new lows. All right, XRP. So XRP has been a pain in the butt. I don't know if you guys have been watching XRP, but I talked about this in my group. I'll let you guys know that, hey, I am taking this long setup. If you guys are interested in joining the Discord, you pretty much get access to, let's go ahead and talk about that real quick. If you guys want to join my Discord, you get access to the community. You know, we go ahead. We're pretty, I would say my guys are pretty active. You know, when price is kind of slow, there's not really much to talk about. But I'll let you guys know. Let me go ahead and pull it up quick. All right, so we talk about all the setups. I'll let you guys know the setups I'm taking ahead of time, as well as you get access to the community. Like I said, my guys have been pretty active on there. They're doing pretty well. I'll also let you guys know I'm going live, and most importantly, the tutorial videos. So if you guys are interested, I have the ABC crash course on there. That's why you get access to every single video when it comes to ABCs. How to trade them. More importantly, we have the trade psychology section, which is just as important, if not more important, than the actual ABC method itself. If you don't have a good mindset, a good frame of mind to go ahead and trade properly, no strategy is going to, carry you till the end. I think it's a combination of strategy and mindset. There's tons of hours, plenty of hours of content, showing you guys how to do things. So if you guys are interested, feel free to check out the fourth link in the description below. You can go ahead and get access to that as well. So not required, but I would appreciate it. Definitely, I think there's a lot of information. There's a lot of value in the Discord. So I definitely think you guys can learn a lot from that. So if you guys are interested, please feel free to sign up. So one of the last posts or one of the last trades that I talked about in the group is that, hey, I'm taking this ABC long as a hedge position just in case we are going to keep pumping. This is a clear as day ABC on the 2 hour. You can see we're kind of fighting this region. Hopefully we can get a push to the upside. If we do continue to the upside, we do have that pivot, that bearish pivot around 55.90, if not 58.53. And ultimately, if we continue to pump, I'd see nothing significant till about 91.40. So that'll be a trade I'll hold probably till at least there. Look for some sort of continuation setup before taking profit off the table. But ideally, that's what I'm going to be looking for. Trying to think of anything else. Let's see how ADA is doing. ADA is just doing its thing. I'm short 42.18. Oh, I might have to sneeze. Nope, we're good. Okay. 42.18. So long as you're below that, we are bearish. But keep in mind, there is a macro pivot around 40.10. So there's going to be a lot of fighting in this region. Ultimately, I think a larger decision in either direction is fine by me. If we fail to, if this short fails, we'll just let it rip. If we do get rejected, hopefully we can get a larger swing or larger push to the downside. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, BNB's rocking. I haven't checked on BNB in a while. All right, so BNB is still kind of dancing around that bearish pivot. I am long from 283.40, so I'm looking for a push higher. If not, if we can get rejected, or if we can stay below 337, that's a bearish pivot for me. If not, we're ultimately looking for a higher high past 398.40. So hopefully to continue to ride that momentum of that trade. We're doing pretty good. The funding on BNB has been pretty insane. Like just on funding alone over the last just on funding alone, I made about $17, which is pretty insane. And I know funding was in the negative for BNB in the while. Now it's back in the positive, so we'll see how that reacts. But I know for a while I was getting paid a decent amount on holding the long, so it's pretty nice. All right, let's see. I know CRV was on the list. Beta Bot, if you're still here, same thing. Ultimately, I'm looking for either 80 cents to be broken or 129. There's really no significant positions. Maybe you could have shorted 107 if you did. But if you did, I'd probably hold to at least lower. If not, ultimately, I'm looking for a larger setup like this to where if we do not put in a higher high now, 129, I'm looking for one more low to 80 cents and then a higher high. Sorry guys, I'm just checking my phone real quick. How's life been treating you guys? How you guys been doing? I don't know why I held the bottle like a baby holds its bottle. I don't know why. I didn't realize that for some reason, like it's maybe like an ADHD part of me, but I always like play with like a guitar pick or something in my hand. The other day it was, I just have a random tube of thermal paste hanging around. And no, it's not drugs, guys. It's thermal paste. Unless you guys like eating thermal paste. Like I have this. I have my AirPods that I haven't charged yet. So yeah. Johnny, let's see what Tinder is like in your area. I don't know. Let me see something. I just think it's kind of weird because like I don't because I have a girlfriend, but I made like a while ago. Oh, you can make one with a Gmail? Before you'd always just be able to use your phone number. Huh. It's been so long since I've been on. Man, don't get in trouble. Nah, I think if it's for the stream, it should be fine. If it's a problem, I don't think it'll be a problem. But if it is a problem, it'll be a one-time thing. You guys are, let's see. Hold on, let me sign in first. I'm gonna use like a spam Google account that I've been using forever. We're all about to get Johnny in trouble with this girl. Man is getting clapped later in front of us. It's for science. Here, guys, for educational purposes only. It is for science. I'll do this for fun. It's gonna be weird because I don't know. I really don't want to do it in my area because of geolocation. I'm afraid I might dox myself. Oh, you have to put in a phone number now? Oh, this is stupid. Oh, maybe not. Come on, send me the code. Oh my god, What should we're gonna make? How is Tinder gonna give you financial advice? It's for entertainment purposes, not financial advice. Guys, we're gonna make a fake account. What's the name gonna be? I'm not gonna use my name. Give me an alias. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna use a fake name. I'm just gonna find pictures on like Google somewhere and just use that as like my profile pictures. Satoshi, all right, come on, guys. No, I'm not being Satoshi Nakamoto. Come on. Should my name be Kite? No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that either. Come on, give me something else. All right, I'm just gonna do. Tommy McDonald, Monk. Do Monk. John Stone. No, I don't want. No, not. All right, fine. We can do. Let's Lifer. Oh God, you guys are insane. Sam. Was his actual name Sam? That's such an interesting name for. Let's do. Oh, what's the movie where I think it's Mark Wahlberg plays a porn star back in the 80s. What's the name of that movie? Is it Mark Wahlberg? Boogie Nights. What's the guy's name in Boogie Nights? Like, what's the actor's name? Dirk Diggler. Let's name it Dirk. Johnny Sins, Steve Stifler. Stifler's a good one. McLovin. Now, guys, if you guys haven't seen Boogie Nights, it's Dirk. What was it? What did I just say? Dirk Diggler. Yeah. All right, my birthday is gonna be, I don't know. Let's do 420. 1993. I don't know. I am a man. Show me women. Hold on, guys. I'm making this profile here. I'm just gonna do. Oh, that's gonna be it. I'm literally just gonna use one fucking photo, and it's gonna be this one. Copy image. Do I have to upload it? Oh, I have to save it? Oh, this is bullshit. Let's do... That's literally it. So, oh, you need 2? Oh my god. Yeah, this is the same guy. Sorry guys, I promise I'll show you this at the end. What do I need to do? Oh, looking for short-term open. There we go. I just want to make sure. Enable. All right, you guys asked for this. Dirk Diggler. Let me just make sure I have. All right, 50 miles. All right, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change it back to my hometown. I don't want to dox myself. Let's see, will this work? Oh, it does work. Okay. All right, let's do this for science, people. I literally haven't been on this in forever. Should we just do like... So you guys just want to see what's available? How do you scroll through without like making a decision? Are we doing the smash or pass? Send me your number if we match. The thing is, I can't swipe right for everyone because I only get a certain amount. So we're just doing this for educational purposes. The kitty. That's a wicked set of ponytails. Oh, spacebar is the next photo. Okay. Go. Feels so weird doing this. This is what you guys wanted. Gotta be fake. I'm just gonna say no just to see what's available. How do you even pronounce that name? Cheka? Another one. Another Chelsea. I love how it's verified, but yet still fake. I like my men how I like my weed. Exotic. Ugh. Kind of cringe. Oh, and she's sitting in a Lamborghini. Look at that. That's definitely a Urus. What do you guys think? I'm 2 inches away from being a legal midget, but standing on my tippy toes gives me great calves. This is always like generic same photos. Urus should stop pretending to be a Lambo. Cringe as fuck. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate, guys. They use yeah, like literally a Urus is literally a what is it? An Audi Q8? All right. You know what's crazy? Like what is this? Like I'm no like Tinder profile expert, but like in the back of your hand, and I mean the phone case is all over the place. But guys, like unfortunately, I want you to like Just imagine trying to get away with some of the photos that these girls take. Sorry, Nat, not for me. Like, you can't even see her face. All right, that one you can see like part of her face. Nope. Is this the same girl that we saw 2 other times? Nah, hookup culture secures all females what they want. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much Bidarius. And also, like, my thing is like, girls can sit here and get away with these photos. Like, I'm not saying these photos are terrible. Like, this one was actually wasn't bad. Obviously, showing the assets. First picture in showing the assets. Showing the assets. You can only see half her face. Okay, this was not bad. She looks like she's fucking 16. It's just interesting to see, like, you need to give what the customer wants. Exactly. You just don't want, you need something to get your foot in the door. But let's be honest, guys, the majority of people here will swipe right. So we'll just sit here and go right. I used to be that way. One photo. Guys, this is one photo. Imagine, I had a friend of mine who I love him to death, but he is absolutely clueless when it comes to like setting up a Tinder profile, period. And his photos were okay, but we had to step up his game. And like, guys cannot get away with doing stuff like that. Just taking one photo from a really bad angle, showing off the assets. Some serious bullish divergency in the area. Dude, the thing is, like, I'm probably like 35 miles away from New York City. So I get, like, I'm right now, my range is 50 miles. So I'm gonna get a lot of people from the city. Pictures aren't bad. Like I said, I personally like I would not be looking for, I mean, it's possible to find a serious relationship off of Tinder. But it's not looking good. Like, to be honest, guys, like, I know this is to grab attention and all this stuff, but those braids, man, I can't. That's crazy. Not the most flattering photos. That one's fine. Photos are fine. This is definitely fake. You guys want me to keep going? Not a chance. It's all for clout. Yeah, absolutely not. You guys gotta understand, like only girls can get away with like these type of like quality photos. I'm not saying they're awful, but like, imagine, like, this is the equivalent of like a guy taking like a shirtless pic, like with abs. Like, most girls aren't gonna give a shit, but on the opposite end, guys like drool over this stuff. I can barely see her eyes. All right, that's better. I'm waiting to find someone I know. I haven't seen anyone I know yet. It's not for me. This girl straight up looks like a doll. Like a mannequin. I mean, I don't know if that's a good thing or not, depending if you like that kind of stuff. I'm good. I'm good. Fake. Dating in 2023 is literally the shits. She's 40. She held up very good for 40. Good on her. Good on her. Zyda? Is that her name, Zyda? I'm just waiting to find someone I know. I know there's people I know who are actively on this app. Not for good reasons. Fake. Fake. I know it was fake. It's just not bad. Not good. If you find someone you know you have to swipe right, all right, I'll do it. So far, nothing. I can't swipe right for everyone because I won't be able to get through. I don't know if she's 27. I don't know if she's 27. Dog mom, homeowner, need a travel partner. I don't know if she's 27. Hate online dating, but I guess it's the new norm. There's no way she's 35. She took good care of herself for 35. 29. Same thing with her. I can kind of tell. 29. Allentown, PA. That's like the other direction of where I live. I can, because like my range is set to 50 miles, so we could be here for a very long time. Westville. She looks good for 32. I don't know if. Great stream, Johnny. Better than the Wordle. Do you guys like this more than the Wordle? Let me you guys know in chat. Do you guys like this more than the Wordle? Can I like zoom into this more? Create ABC setups on these. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Come on. We need the spicy topics again. I mean, I'll talk about it. Like I said, let's see. Team Trees, you into older or younger women? If I had a preference, probably my age or younger. I would say this. There's nothing wrong with liking older women. My thing is, it's kind of interesting. Is this is a controversial take. If you're not married by at least like 32, 33 as a woman, I think it's a little bit strange. That like there's like, how come you're not married? Now I know there's gonna be a bunch of different reasons. Showing the assets. If you're married and divorced, that's different. But if you've never gotten married by the time you're like 32, I think that's a red flag. So for a serious relationship, probably my age or younger. You know, for fun, I'll go up to like that one girl was 40, fine with me. Young is the best. I mean, guys, you're universally have a preference for younger. "5 miles away." Okay. She's very familiar. I don't know her personally, but I think I know one of her friends. I think I know this girl. I don't know her personally, but get to write for me. I know of her. Leonardo DiCaprio knows it all. She's got some nice assets, not gonna lie. Yeah, I would agree with that. I don't do small talk. Just ask me out. She's in a college dorm room. Milford? That's a long way from here. Milford again, that's a long way from here. It's been so long since I've been on this app. It's so much. It's even now, it's so different than when I was actively on here. Like, it's probably been like 7 years since I've been active on this app. I mean, it's kind of a good thing that I haven't seen too many people. I haven't seen really anyone yet that I like know. It's in a bear market. You guys are insane. She can beat me up, goddamn. Oh, she can't bench more than me though. Isabella. Like, that's such a close-up. I'm just like, one of the biggest things that I find interesting is that, obviously, like I said, I mentioned this before, is that a lot of these profiles are fine. Some of them are a little weird, but like, if a guy took a photo like this, the automatic left swipe. Guys, I'm not actually actively picking. I'm only just swiping right on people that I know or may know. This girl lives in the city. That was pretty cool. Like the desert, that's pretty cool. Same picture twice? Oh. That's snow, or like is that like salt flats? That's pretty cool. Like that mirror confused me. This is, like I said, not bad for 30. Not bad for 30 at all. At this point, I'm just trying to find people I know. I haven't found anyone that I know yet. I've seen like people that live in towns close to where I live now, but I haven't seen. Is that a guitar case? That is a guitar case. What we doing here? TA's over. Brandon and and I got a couple requests to start swiping on Tinder in my area. So, even though I am not actively swiping, we're just doing this for shenanigans. So, unless you guys want me to go back to charts, if you guys have any questions about, but apparently, you know, you guys want to know what's around me. Like I said. Do not know who that is. Tinder TA. Got to open my cap. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to go through that profile. Non-toxic, slightly chaotic. I do not do hookups. You know what that means, guys. You know what the I don't do hookups means. Brandon, what's your favorite pairs of trade? Do you stick to do you do alt or do you stick to big boys? What's your time frame? So pretty much I like to stick with the main ones, you know, BTC, ETH, LTC. I've been kind of staying away from LTC recently just because it's been very choppy. I will do altcoins, but those altcoins are usually have higher liquidity. Like ADA has higher liquidity, XRP higher liquidity. Any else on this list that has decent liquidity? Like BCH has decent liquidity. A lot of these coins are in like the top 20. Matic, decent liquidity. Sol, decent liquidity. Actually, well, the liquidity is not as good as it used to be, but yeah, I try to stick with coins that have higher liquidity because that's going to tend to respect ABCs more. Cool. And time frame, most of the time I try to stick to, so I'll use, it's all about perspective. So when I talk about time frame, it's all relative. So for reference, I have a 32-inch curved monitor. This is a behemoth 1080p monitor. For me, it's about seeing as much price action of the trend that you can. To me, at 2 hour, I can see the entirety of this entire move up from the bottom to high. You know, if you have a higher definition monitor, you might be able to get away with an hour or a 30-minute, be able to see the entire chart. So it's about perspective. I do my best to stick around a 30-minute to the 2 hour. That's like my range. If I'm trying to find something that's a little bit more current, I'll stick to the 30-minute. You know, to me, this is a ABC here. If I go to a one or 2 hour, you know, I can see that pretty clear. So it's about perspective. It's about understanding what is the best way to view everything. And that's going to show you the levels that do matter. So for me, about a 30-minute to a 2 hour is like the best, like the ideal area of where you want to be trading. You don't want to be on a 15-minute, because even when it comes to a 1 hour, you know, I've seen people, I'm not trying to call anyone out. You guys are doing this, you know, it's not, I'm not calling you out specifically. But I've seen people go on a 2-hour time frame and do this. Oh, look. Hey, Johnny, we have an ABC here. I'm like, yeah, I understand, but come on. Like, that's not the best scenario. That's not the best setup to look at. So it's about perspective, because you can take a 2-hour time frame, zoom in as, all the way in and focus on the little moves. But for me, it's about zooming out, sticking to a higher time frame. Like I said, for me, the sweet spot is like the 30-minute to 2-hour. If I'm doing more macro analysis, I usually go to like an 8-hour, and it's enough for me to see this entire trend. Something like that. All right. You guys want to? Maybe we got 20 people in here. We'll take a break from the Tinder stuff, unless you guys really want to see that. I really don't care for it because it's not going to benefit me. It's interesting to see what's out there, though. But you don't use any of David's indicators? I do not. The thing is, I'm not saying the reason why I don't use indicators is because I don't need to. The most important thing for me to understand and keep an eye on are the levels. Now, if you want to use something else to give you a confluence, I think that's not inherently bad. I think it can hinder you from taking certain trades. What I mean by that is how do I say this? If an indicator, let's say you have a short setup, all right? Let's say, for example, where we want to take this short setup. If we have a short setup, but let's say the indicator you're using doesn't give you a sell signal, it's going to be one of those scenarios to where sometimes the indicator might not give you the right indication to take a trade. Now, even though it might not say, hey, sell here, if we're relying strictly on the price action itself, you're going to get the entry, and you have a better chance of not missing out on that trade. So for me, it's all about static levels. So what I mean by that is I guess I would consider myself a static trader. So what a static trader is basically I have definitive areas of where I take my entries and I stick to it. That's it. If we're above a certain area where I'm supposed to short, I'm not taking any shorts. If we get back below, I'm shorting. Vice versa. If I see a long position, if I find an area that gives me an entry, if we're above that region, I long once you get back below. If not, I don't take any trades. I don't try to, front run. I don't try to wait for retest. I don't do any of that. For me, it's straight static levels. Johnny is a discretionary trader. Yeah, pretty much. If I'm bored, I try to find ABCs on the 1 minute. It's really fun. Some actually work out really well. You know what I have to say about that, but areas, I know you're just practicing, but some people do live on the 1 to 2 minute time frame. So yeah, Brandon, let me know if that answers that question for you. Are you from that one group, Brandon? The one I just joined the other day or yesterday, last night? The Discord group? Bueno. Okay, cool. I saw the link to this one in David's group, but haven't been in there in a while. Okay, I got you. Okay, cool. You're in David's group. Okay. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's weird because I can see, like, I'm in the, I see the control room where basically I could see like my stream's good and all that, and I just go back and I could just see me still swiping. I like this one. All right, guys, we're gonna change it up. Let's. I know you guys. I know how you feel about Wordle, but we got to do it. We got to do it. If you guys want to talk about, I know some of you guys are trying to get like, I know this stream wasn't as exciting as the last one with all the juicy, spicy topics. If you guys want to talk about that stuff more, let me know. Like, that stuff does interest me. Maybe on a second channel or another channel. Or maybe on Twitch or something. I don't know. Actually, if I start talking about that stuff on Twitch, I might get banned. Let's see. Audio, no. Place. No shot. It's not plate. Place. Blaze? Ooh. I don't know, guys. This is a tough one. Plank? Plank is a good one. Oh, it's not plank. Shit. Uh-oh. This could be a lot of options, guys. Let's take our time with this one. Any ideas? It's not place, plays, plank. It's not plate. PLA. No. Plarm. Plate, no. I really have no idea, guys. Plaza, that's a good one. Plaza, I think that might be Plaza. Cha-ching. We got it. Cool. All right. Let's see. What are we at? Minute, an hour 16. think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Let's go. LA87. Good job, man. It's a Sunday. I know you guys got stuff going on. I know the week's just, the weekend's ending. So I think we'll kick it back on Tuesday. Unless you guys want me to stick around. I feel like I got everything I said out of the way. And I also don't want to hold you guys because I know it's the weekend. So. And nothing really exciting happens until probably the CME opens anyway. So I know like 4 hours, 3 hours. But letting you guys know what I'm looking for ahead of time. I'm still sticking to my levels. Until we get that higher high, I'm still taking this entry. On XRP, I'm waiting for XRP to pop. That'd be nice if it popped. Literally just fighting that region. Next stream, play some Rocket League. I am terrible at Rocket League, so Vidarius, you're probably gonna roast me the entire time. I am terrible. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Now I can try and carry you. Look, I'm decent, but I can't do this shit where you fly in the air and fucking, control. I don't know how you guys do that. The ball's in the air, or like someone's like kicking a goal, or something's kicking the ball, it bounces off the wall. You guys just happen to figure out exactly where to hit it and fly at the exact same time. I can't do any of that stuff. I know you're like a higher rank, Bidarius, so I'm sure. All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. We had a good stream. Oh, let's see. Do you check USDTD for Confluence? Not really. I might check the DXY, if anything. But I really don't. Yeah, DXY is not really doing much. Aru, nice shave, bro. Thank you, man. I hate the baby face. We got a little bit of a shadow going on, so maybe I'll keep it at that. Makes you look like I'm like actually younger than I am, which is a nice thing. LA87, thank you. I am. Oh, so maybe a little flying. Diamond. I am diamond. Yeah, no thanks, dude. That's way beyond my capabilities, man. I like to keep my wheels planted. No, I'm just kidding. I'll like go along the walls and shit. But you're looking good, man. Keep it up. I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. Hopefully we'll lose some weight. We can fill into these, this big head a little bit more. Unfortunately, I've been really bad when it comes to the diet recently. Just because of events. But I'll go ahead and talk about it in another video. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Really do appreciate you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments if you're not in my Discord or anything. If you guys want to join, check out the links. I would appreciate you also, checking out the channel sponsor. Check out the first link in the description if you're looking for a new exchange. I really do appreciate it. But be good, be safe. Hopefully we'll get an answer here soon. I'll see you guys on Tuesday, so in 48 hours, I'll be back. Hopefully next time I'll most likely be on time, so I don't have any stupid camera issues. But until then, be good, be safe, trade smart, trade safe, keep it between the ditches. I haven't seen Druther in here in a while. But it's good to see you guys. Until next time, let's do the thing. I'm gonna hide myself behind the channel sponsor banner. Might grow a little bit. Alright, stare to your souls. Clap show, thank you. Bidarius, thank you. Everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. Until next time. Bye-bye.